Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. Welcome to the Security, where we discuss security with a focus on how it affects the computer and the services and resources that the computer connects to. In Part 13, Data Destruction and Disposal talks about what you should consider when you want to retire or dispose of computer hardware that stores data. It includes discussing shredding, incinerating, drilling, degaussing, formatting, and wiping disks. For those who are going to take the A+ exam, there are practice questions at the end of the video. If you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. A computer's hardware lifecycle helps users understand how long they can expect a piece of hardware to last before it becomes too expensive or risky to maintain. The hardware lifecycle can be broken down to 5 stages: procurement, deployment, maintenance, upgrade, and disposal and recycle. As part of the computer and server lifecycle, you'll eventually have to retire the hardware. Since the drives can have confidential and/or proprietary information, you need to take extra steps to ensure that the data is not readable when you retire the hardware to ensure that no one will be able to recover the data. One way to destroy data is to physically destroy the hardware holding the data. Some methods include shredding, which uses heavy machinery that grinds or shreds the drive into small pieces. Incinerating uses fire or extreme heat to melt and burn the drives. Drilling is where you drill holes through the platters or chips. You can also use a hammer or nail gun to drive nails through the platters or chips. However, it leaves a significant amount of the hard drive platters intact, which means a sophisticated hacker can still access a considerable amount of data. Degaussing uses a degausser, which will generate a strong magnetic field, much stronger than a magnet you may find at home, to scramble the hard drive platters. Degaussing only works for hard drive platters that store data with magnetism. Most companies are not going to have a proper degausser, incinerator, or shredder to properly destroy the hardware. These companies will likely and should use a third party to perform the destruction. These companies need to specify precisely how the hardware will be destroyed. They will need to provide a certificate of destruction, which shows in writing that the drives have been securely destroyed and when, in accordance with privacy laws, which will be provided when completed if necessary. If you don't want to destroy a drive and repurpose the drive, you can low-level format, which erases all data on the drive by overriding with zeros and recreate the file system. Low-level format utilities will have to be acquired from the drive vendor. Since Windows Vista, a standard formatting will write zeros to an entire disk so that the Windows can scan for bad sectors. While it does not satisfy stringent data sanitation standards, but it is perfect if that is not a concern. Quick formatting is a high-level format that recreates the file system and does not erase the actual data, which can be recovered with data recovery tools. The overwrite process writes zeros all over data on the drive, which will take a few hours to complete. Some different standards will require 3 or 5 overwrite passes. Wiping/erasing will send a command to the hard drive, which will execute its own built-in erasing program and verify that it was completed successfully. Remember, if you delete a file from a disk, the file is still there on the disk, but it may have been marked on the file system as deleted file, which can be recovered with data recovery tools. For a list of free data destruction software, visit the site shown on the screen. Question: what is the most effective way to destroy optical disks? Answer: shredding. Question: what is the best way to destroy SSDs? Answer: shredding. Question: which of the following is the best way to destroy hard drives? Answer: degaussing. Question: what can you do to quickly repurpose a drive? Answer: standard formatting. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, the computer's hardware lifecycle helps users understand how long they can expect a piece of hardware to last before it becomes too expensive or risky to maintain. As part of the computer and server lifecycle, you eventually have to retire the hardware. Since the drives can have confidential and/or proprietary information, you need to take extra steps to ensure that the data is not readable when you retire the hardware to ensure that no one will be able to recover the data. One way to destroy data is to physically destroy the hardware holding the data, which includes shredding, incinerating, drilling, and degaussing. If you don't want to destroy a drive and repurpose the drive, which includes low-level format, overwrite process, and wiping and erasing. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Security, Part 14, Detect, Remove, and Prevent Malware. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe to the Pat Hedger Back channel. Thank you.